going on, YouTube? Welcome back to We Hail. We're a Washington Commanders YouTube channel, but I wanted to kind of do a follow-up video for a video I posted yesterday. Yesterday I posted a video. It was another YouTuber named Microphone. I recommend you go check him out. Good content, very objective. But he was talking about Patrick Mahomes and how he doesn't take top dollar. And I made the statement that like a lot of Super Bowls result in wins or getting to a Super Bowl at least result in a quarterback not being top dollar paid. So I wanted to go over a handful of these and kind of just explain how like a lot of Super Bowl appearances are based around having a young quarterback on a rookie deal, and yeah, that's the best time to win. So I got the list of Super Bowls here. I'm gonna go back as well, maybe not all the way back, like the first Super Bowl ever, okay? Because the salary cap was way different back in the 70s and 80s and even the 90s. But I can at least go over the last like good 15 or 20 and kind of prove that point. So let's look at the most recent one was Kansas City and Philadelphia. So Kansas City, obviously, Patrick Mahomes is the first quarterback to ever win the Super Bowl on like a high-end deal where you're more than a certain percentage. I think it was like 21 or higher percent or 24%, something like that. It's the first one to do it. However, you look at Philadelphia, Jalen Hurts, rookie deal. He's on a rookie deal right now. So that's how they got there. They were able to put the best possible team around him, and they got the Super Bowl with him on a rookie deal. So that's the secret sauce, okay? Los Angeles. Okay, Los Angeles versus Cincinnati, the Super Bowl last year. So this is another example of a quarterback, actually two quarterbacks, getting to the Super Bowl on not like max contracts. So for example, Joe Burrow is still on a rookie deal. Okay, one of the best quarterbacks in the league in my opinion. I really like him, but he's still on a rookie deal. Okay, and he got to the Super Bowl. I mean, he almost won, but he lost by 3. And he's up against what's his name, Matt Stafford. And I'm not gonna sit here and say Matt Stafford is taking like low money, but Matt Stafford is also not taking the least amount of money. But it's a formula where you get like a veteran and you drop him in on a good team, and you can win. Now that's not gonna be sustained very long because Matt Stafford has like a really high contract, and the team's now it's loaded with rookies, so it's no longer a great team. There's still some good pieces, but it's not nearly as good. It diminishes over time. Okay, let's go to the next one. Tampa Bay and then Kansas City. Tampa Bay, Tom Brady never takes top dollar. Just like the video explained. Kansas City, Mahomes is on his rookie deal then. He didn't get his big contract that year. It was after that Super Bowl he got his big contract. Okay, the next one before that, Kansas City, Mahomes on his rookie deal. San Francisco, Jimmy Garoppolo has never been a top tier paid guy. He's been paid pretty well, don't get me wrong, but he's not top tier. Okay, so you have the team loaded with a good talent around, like a veteran that makes like maybe like middle of the pack money when it comes to starting quarterbacks. That's exactly what that team was. We keep going. We got New England with Tom Brady again. We got the LA Rams, which at the time they had Jared Goff, who was on a rookie deal. Go back one more year to New England versus the Philadelphia Eagles. You had Philadelphia Eagles, had Carson Wentz was technically on a rookie deal, and they had Nick Foles, who was a cheap veteran, who had a very low amount of money assigned to the salary cap. Okay? It's the same exact scenario. It's a cheap guy with a team loaded with talent around him. Okay? And in New England, obviously, had Tom Brady again. And so the team could be as good as it can be without having to spend top dollar on the quarterback position. This goes all the way back, guys. This goes all the way back. Yeah, Carolina, whenever Carolina went to the Super Bowl, guess what? Guess who was on a rookie deal? You guessed it. I think Cam Newton was not on a max contract at that point. Denver might be an outlier here because I think Peyton Manning was pretty close to top dollar when he was there. So that might be your first actual top dollar quarterback that got to. No, I'm sorry, Denver. Yeah, it was. Okay, the defense won this game though because Peyton Manning wasn't very good in that one. But and then the next one you have Russell Wilson, rookie deal, and you have Tom Brady not taking top dollar. Seattle, rookie deal against Denver. Peyton Manning top dollar. Okay, Peyton Manning got paid a lot of money, way more than Tom Brady ever got paid when he played. San Francisco, what's that? Is that San Francisco and Baltimore? That was, I'm pretty sure that was Colin Kaepernick, who was on a rookie deal. And Baltimore, I'm pretty sure that's when Baltimore paid Flacco. This is right before they paid Flacco. It was like last year was rookie deal, and then he got paid after that, and then they kind of were bad for a while, or not as good because he took up so much money on the salary cap. So another rookie deal. New England and the Giants. So you got Tom Brady, who doesn't take top dollar, and I don't think Eli ever got top dollar. I think he was like middle of the pack money wise, to be honest with you. Green Bay and Pittsburgh. Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers was not on like a high-end top contract, whereas and Ben Roethlisberger, he really wasn't either. He was about middle of the pack when it came to money, but he wasn't high-end top dollar. All right, so we go back one more. New Orleans and Indianapolis. That's kind of an outlier of two of them because Drew Brees made good money and so did Peyton Manning. So you got to go all the way back to New Orleans versus the Colts, which, fun story, I actually predicted the score of this game to the letter. I actually predicted it to the letter, and I won a lot of money betting on that game. I was working at I was managing a restaurant at the time. I was at WVU, and I was managing a place called Vinny's. And my coworkers and I, we were all like talking about the game. We were all taking bets on the score, and I bet the score was going to be 31-17. And I said there'll be a late touchdown, whether it's a defensive touchdown or whether the Saints score late to ice the game. And it was dead on, and I won like $700. That's not a lot of money, to be honest, but at the time, when I was a college student, $700 is a lot of freaking money. But you got to go all the way back to New Orleans versus the Colts to get two quarterbacks that were pretty close to top dollar quarterbacks at the time. Go back a little bit further. Oh, I didn't need to stand correct. No, it's fine. I can just go forward from there. Pittsburgh and Arizona. Ben Roethlisberger was on a rookie deal at the time. Arizona had it was a veteran. It was Kurt Warner. Okay, he wasn't like top dollar, Kurt Warner. He'd had some bad seasons, so they got him on a pretty good deal, and he just happened to have a good season. But you weren't looking at top dollar quarterbacks. Giants in New England. Same thing, not having top dollar quarterbacks, so on and so forth. Sorry, I got a frog stuck in my throat. There we go. And so that's not, I don't want to go much further back than that. The salary cap has changed drastically since then. But it goes all the way back, and it proves the point that I was making in that video, that teams that try to build their team as fast as possible around a good rookie quarterback, it's better for success. But I can take a prime example here. The Steelers, the first year Ben played for the Steelers, his rookie year, they went 15-1. Very good team. They did lose in the playoffs. The very next year, they went to the Super Bowl and beat Seattle. Okay? In that game, Seattle had, what was his name? Matt Hasselbeck? Yeah, Matt Hasselbeck. Not a great quarterback. Not a very good quarterback at all. But he won, and he got there, and the team was pretty decent. And look at the Steelers. The Steelers had Ben Roethlisberger on a rookie deal. Two teams loaded. Not great quarterbacks at the time, but two teams loaded. And you had that's an example of how this is working even further back. I'm going even further back than that. New England and Philadelphia. You had an example where Philadelphia was very well coached by Andy Reid. So I don't want to take anything away from Philadelphia, but they did have Donovan McNabb on a bigger contract at the time. Right? Go further back, you got Tom Brady, who was on his rookie deal. And then you got Carolina. Carolina had, was it Jake Delhomme was a quarterback? Was that his name? He wasn't an expensive quarterback. He wasn't top dollar. So I can just keep going with this, man. In Tampa Bay and Oakland. Okay, Tampa Bay had Brad Johnson. He used to play for Washington. He wasn't very good. Okay, in Oakland. Who was a quarterback in Oakland? I know he wasn't top dollar. I think he was a journeyman. I just can't think of his name. Rich Gannon, maybe? Maybe Rich Gannon. Go back to New England. New England and St. Louis, you're looking at Kurt Warner might have been top dollar at that time because the greatest show on turf was what that offense was called. Baltimore versus the Giants, yeah, you're not looking at two good quarterbacks. Yeah, Trent Dilfer and was it Kerry Collins was the quarterback for the Giants? Those aren't good. Those aren't top dollar quarterbacks. St. Louis and Tennessee, you might be looking at two high end ones because you had what's his name, Steve McNair, and you had Kurt Warner. So that you're looking at some good ones there. Denver, you had a journeyman. We're going way back now. Atlanta, I don't even know who Atlanta's quarterback was at the time. I really don't. I know Green Bay, Denver. I know who the quarterback was there. That was Brett Favre. Brett Favre. But yeah, okay, I can't go back any. I'm not gonna go back any further. But just wanted to prove the point. I made the point in the other video, and I probably should have done it in that video, just going back over them. But the best time to win in the NFL is when you have a rookie deal. I heard a pundit say once that the best strategy is just draft a rookie quarterback in the first round, get 5 years out of him, stack the team around him after 5 years, cut him, and then do it again. I don't think that's a smart strategy because quarterback is one of the hardest positions. It's not like there's great quarterbacks that come out of the draft like every year. Like there's not like 5 great quarterbacks come out every year, and you just got to struggle to find the right one that fits your team scheme or whatever. It's like you have to, like, one great quarterback comes out every couple years and you're lucky to find that one great one, okay? Like Andy Reid is like a prime example of a guy who just like pinpointed and like snatched one from everyone else because no one else was seeing Patrick Mahomes the way Patrick Mahomes was, okay? There's something in Patrick Mahomes that no one else saw except for Andy Reid. And he identified the greatness in him, and he got him whenever no one else was even paying attention to him. Everyone thought it was a dumb move. All the pundits on the draft panel that talked about the draft when it was happening were like shocked by it. I remember where I was when that happened. I was in Buffalo Wild Wings whenever Patrick Mahomes was drafted, watching it. I remember seeing the trade. I think it was the year we got John Allen, I think. And yeah, for the most part, everyone thought it was a head scratcher, but Andy Reid knew what he was looking for, and it doesn't always happen. It's hard to find. That's why it's the most highest paid position, so to speak. Not so to speak, it is. It's the highest paid position. It's the most sought after position. That's like, I like Charlie Casserly's opinion. If you ever listen to him, he's like, you should draft a quarterback every year, even if it's like a 6-rounder, because you just never know. You could find that guy, and if he's not your guy, let's say you have a guy, you can always just trade him to someone else. But that's my video. I just wanted to kind of go over this, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So thank you for watching. This is We Hail, and we hail to the Redskins, and we hail to the Commanders. Have a good one, and see you.